Today on Inside the Mind of a Killer, we go inside the Watts family household to see if we can get an inside look at just what they witnessed when Rodney came home.
I don't know. Just drinking and I'm scared of him. Sometimes at night I wake up in cold sweats and sometimes you hear him up there howling like a wolf. Arr! Man, I'm fucking scared, man. Mama said he was a good boy. But, you know, it's kind of strange now since he came back. It's like when he came back, he was just a different person. I caught him in the kitchen floor by the refrigerator with war paint and a hammer in his hand. I keep this close by me, just in case. I guess if I gotta do my brother, so be it. I gotta do him. Right between the eyes.
It's the Big Raj World Sports Show wrap up for the week. We'll be talking about the Bulls. The one thing about the Bulls is that you never know which team's going to show up. You know, you got the one that goes out there and plays hard against the Orlandos and the Heats and, you know, the Lakers and, you know, whoever else the big time teams are. And then they come back and drop the ball against the Indianas and the Raptors. So sometimes it gets really hard to watch the game, and I have found out during the course of the season the best way to be able to sustain a Bulls game is to turn it off for about a quarter or two and then turn it back on, either on the comeback or they might be getting wiped out. So, you know. Again, talking about the Bulls, I like the acquisition of John Selmans and Miller and Tim Thomas. And I believe I said that to a few people when they first got picked up by the Bulls. And I'm really impressed with the way Selmans and Miller have added something to this team that maybe they didn't have before, and that's size and scoring and determination down low to keep people out of the paint and not allow people to get easy buckets. Ben Gordon, somebody just need to tell Ben, hey Ben, go in the corner and stay there. We'll get it to you. Move around like Reggie, not Reggie, Rip Hamilton. Run around in circles for a while and get open, because nobody can stop you when you own. When your game is on, you own. And one thing now, you can't upset people with your shot selection and your non-dribbling ability, because that has cost us some games too. Big leads, take care of the ball, no turnovers. No one-on-one stuff when you got big leads. Big leads develop because you play team ball. When you go away from the team ball, you blow 17-point leads. And speaking of the Bulls and Ben Gordon, I'm thinking, what's next? The one thing that I don't like is the fact that nobody tell him don't dribble. He cannot dribble. and somewhere in the line he thinks he can dribble really good and he can't. So what I suggest to Ben is, don't dribble. And Vinny, here's some word of advice for the playoffs. Leave Derrick Rose in the game. In the game. Not on the bench sitting next to you, because he ain't learning nothing from you. It's Big Rod's World Sports. I'm out. See you next week.
Kansas City homicide detective Joe Johnson is a passionate family man and loving husband and father. But on the streets, he can go toe-to-toe with the toughest gangsters. Joe is also fiercely loyal to his fellow officers. So when FBI agent Cheryl Chase makes a distressed late-night call, he's ready to respond without hesitation. Cheryl's working undercover, trying to bring down a ring of dirty cops who found murder a great way to handle business. But Joe's partner and wife are strongly against him getting involved, especially with a woman who nearly cost him his marriage before. Now, Joe's got to face his most dangerous case yet, and it will take every skill he has to infiltrate, outwit, and bring down the psychopathic ringleader if he and Cheryl are to stay alive and make it back home. Passion, murder, deceit, all in a day's work. Black Rain by Vincent Alexandria. Get your copy today at any major bookstore or go to www.vincentalexandria.com.
Thoughts. Not all of you make me feel this way, but I've become a bit disgusted with your crooked ways. Only because I remember how it was back in the day when we prayed and we played. We praised and we gave. We ate a lot too, but I don't remember anyone standing in the aisle trying to see if I could be swayed or if my mom could be played. And if my pops found out about your ill-advised games, brother, the situation would become grave. But that's not how it was back in the day. We just prayed and we played. We praised and we gave. I remember when you came as you were, but moms wouldn't let you go nowhere without putting on clean clothes and combing that nappy hair. That's how they say it down there in St. Louis. Her. Yeah, that's a country ass word, and I'll be a country bumpkin. All I ask is that you stand before me and actually be talking about something, but nowadays you talk about nothing. Mostly about building funds and collections and stuff. And then you talk about ignorant things like, is Obama black enough? Well, he's Kenyan, motherfucker. Or who's calling the kettle black? I remember you running a few times and you found out the deck was still stacked. It's ignorant comments like that that make you wonder if you had something to do with Brother Malcolm or Martin or wax. Healer of compressed souls, shit, more concerned about bankrolls. Got me thinking you on the devil's payroll, but something's gotta give. You think I'd listen to a shady brother standing on the pulpit trying to tell me how to live? You wanna preach those hypocrisy of words to my kids? Well, dress limelight seekers. Give them a mic and a loudspeaker and listen to the words they say, but you notice that it just don't sound like it did back in the day, you know, when we prayed and we played. We praised and we gave for the love of God.
Don't get the wrong impression. I'm just doing shit with Rod, learn your lesson. It's how we get it going on, no guessing. You motherfuckers talking shit, stop stressing. We just wanna do our thing on our own. We don't give a fuck about you punk ass rappers that we don't condone. You can't mess with these two. Me and Big Rod, we get you cats straight through. You can't fuck around, this is how we do it. People talking shit, but we flow just fluid. Yeah, it's like you never even seen us before. How we do some shit. Damn, we ain't even been on tour, but just wait.